We live inside an anti-realm where base matter is convincing and the spirit is confined. The photo negative of a real reality that is somewhere else. Inside this construct, the truth is always perpetuated through fictions. It is the realm of the liar, where the exact opposite of the truth must be uttered in order to make it true. But in this dungeon of the demiurge, the oversoul has provided a way to use the rules of this construct to reach the individualized souls trapped inside. In this construct, the soul is encouraged to speak those things that be not as if they are, and act as if it is, so it will be. And to those lost in this darkness, this secret is absolute foolishness. Those souls that are lost focus on what is, as opposed to what can be. You see, a problem must never be made the focus of awareness. As a co-creator, you must do the exact opposite. You must act as if the solution already exists, and your physical avatar must act as if what is wanted is already possessed. My books and videos are the result of me believing that the knowledge is not lost. It just hasn't been found yet. That the truth is not unknown. It just hasn't been told yet. When I delve into my researchers, I do so with the belief that there is no end to the discoveries I can find, and that in each session I concentrate on my notes and my books. I know that in the end result will be a video presentation that others will find value in. By adopting this mindset that the end result is already secure, then the methods I employ to find these things are no longer guided by me, which has limitations, but guided by intuition and imagination. And these are empowered by the Oversoul. So when we adopt this idea as a guiding principle that the end is secure, then we can know for certain that all steps leading up to this final result are secure as well. The thought that great effort is required to accomplish a desired end only ensures that great effort will be required. The informed field of the individual broadcasts the conditions expected into the neutral field of the construct, the simulacrum. And this field begins to move all the pieces that are already in the field into position to fulfill the upload. If you hold that certain conditions must be met before fulfillment, then what you want will be kept away from you until those conditions are met. You must imagine the end result as if it is already a set of conditions that exist. The idea that you are the cause, the builder of your future, will hinder your efforts. The idea that God will give you what you want hasn't worked for hundreds of millions of people who are still praying for change. Remember, the prayer of desperation admits a situation for what it is and thus continues it. Both positions deny a key fundamental. This key has everything to do with how the Oversoul sees us as individuals. To be a co-creator means this is a shared experience, and this implies that it seeks that we are engaged in a relationship with it. The dynamic is simple. The individualized soul projects a set of conditions and experiences it wants to bring into personal reality, and the Oversoul, through the neutral field of the simulacrum, only brings to pass those conditions in accordance with the measure of energy broadcast into it, because it is restricted in its ability by the very perimeters of this relationship between itself and the individual soul. And the perimeters of this relationship are completely dictated by the amount of trust the soul has in the Oversoul. This is what true faith is. It is trust that the soul knows it is worthy and trust is absolutely required in any relationship. Looked at inversely, the oversoul will build for you the world you want the more you trust its willingness and ability to do so. Your ability to dictate your world and future is 100% dependent on your relationship with the oversoul, and this relationship is 100% dependent upon you. The first part of your life, you are growing, learning, adapting to the world, living in a reactive mindset, and therefore, all the way into your 20s and 30s, you are merely living in the reality tunnels built by others. In your 30s and 40s, you are now responsible for the conditions of your world, your reality, and many of these conditions came through living in other people's realities, accepting the world through the lens of others' beliefs. But now you are actively creating your world and contributing to the construct, which provides worlds for others. It is at this time the more advanced souls wake up to this relationship and begin building fantastic lives. Most only awaken in their 50s and 60s. But the transformation in their lives is real, genuine, and completely the result of this relationship status between the oversoul and the individual who has begun to awaken after a lifetime of experiences that have shown the patterns of mistakes and victories. In your mind, take a picture of the future, a snapshot of you with all the conditions you want to experience. Thank the oversoul for receiving this picture from you. Feel gratitude that this is now who you are and what you experience. Your activity in life must infer that you already possess that which you projected. This patterning sends strong signals into the neutral field that a thing already exists. Therefore, the simulacrum brings it into existence. It's that simple. If these are concepts you want to explore, if you want to know and understand the dynamics of our reality and this exchange of information between the construct and the individual, I have provided the thumbnails in this video for you to see of all the videos that you can search on my channel and find out more of this information, this patterning of existence. It's not the theory of attraction that you're used to. It's basically looking at reality as the inverse of a reflection. It's a mirrored holography, and it will reflect back as circumstances for you to experience the very things that you project if you let it.